Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interest. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up, and welcome into the UA break room. Yes, Steven, I did unmute you.
Thank God.
It is time to start the 3 p.m. show. It is time to open up more helmets like this bad boy right here that you see on the table. This Ray Lewis Speedflex that was pulled during our noon show today on top of a lot of other headliners. Steven, in the short break that we had, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Fueled and ready to go.
I need to ask you, did you enjoy your lunch? Because boy, did it smell good.
It was delicious, yes.
It was like, what? It smelled like, not like Sloppy Joe, but like...
it was not Sloppy Joe.
I'm trying to... Tell me what it is before I massacre what it really was. You put like some chips on it. Then.
It was, I forgot what it's called. some Mexican dish.
It smelled really good.
It was not Sloppy Joe.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
That was more...
like, it just was like in my nose. I'm like, oh, as I'm walking out with... I had fruit snacks and peanut butter cookies. And I was like, some of us are having a better lunch, even though I enjoyed my peanut butter and my fruit snacks. But we got some boxes to break. You guys know the rules. You guys know how it is. Before we set up everything, though, let's set up the show. Let me put up this randomizer. We're going to go to the dice roll. What will it be? Has to be a 6 or higher. How about 8s? Crazy 8s today on the 3 p.m. show. And then we're going to go over to the wheel, find out what our chase is. Steven, I'll ask you before I spin it. Take a guess. What's it going to land on?
I think it's going to land on diamonds.
The vault again. You know what? We're going to do the same thing we did for the noon show. Vault plus diamonds will be the chase.
There you go.
For the 3 p.m. show. And I'll be completely honest. The only reason I'm doing that is so I don't have to change the graphic.
Okay, fair enough.
It's already there. I mean, less work is more work.
Yeah, right.
So we're going to have the vault and the diamonds be the chase for today. The vault was popping. We are now fully on to that deep ball vault. Also, I will say, you see it right here, paging Dr. Falk. Nathan Falk is what we have. Falk?
Please make sure that L is in please make sure that L is in there.
Steven had the ears perked up a little bit on that one. Paging Dr.
Nathan Falk.
Falk.
L.
Nathan, we have your rep personal. If you're in, we'll do it. If not, what up, David, Viking, Ricky, Skull in the room. Does David have one for you?
Yeah, grumpy.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
grumpy.
There you go. Skull is David said, but we have your personal. Nathan.
Is that MFR supposed to be another addition to that statement?
That's what I'm thinking. But we do have a pre-order, or a not pre-order, a pre-fill is what I'm looking for. We have the jerseys in. First jersey of the show. We've got Corey, Jeffrey, Jonathan, Mike, and Eric. Let's get this jersey going here.
Steven in the wild again at my job.
at my job.
Grumpy and I go back like cereal with no milk. That was also a highly touted debate.
What, cereal with no milk?
Yeah. What do you do you have a preference? Do you do both?
Depends on my mood.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be completely honest.
So it sounds like you're willing to eat cereal without the milk.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. Because Colin thinks it's a travesty amongst humans if you don't have cereal with milk.
Here's the thing I don't like about having it with milk is by the like you have to eat it. You have to have the right ratio to milk and cereal because then it just becomes a soggy mess.
Yeah, that's
towards
true.
the end. And like I like Cheerios. Cheerios are a cereal that I can't eat with milk. I like the crunch.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
don't like cereal when it gets real soggy, but like Captain Crunch, the flakes.
Yeah.
Yet again, kind of crunchy, but when it gets
Mm-hmm.
soggy, I don't know. Maybe I lean more towards no milk.
There you go.
Maybe Colin wouldn't like me, but would definitely
Colin
eat it with
doesn't like a
milk.
lot of things. That's okay. But Wesley has a nice question.
Best
What are the
headliner left?
That's a very subjective question there, Wesley. It's a very subjective question.
So if you're looking for speed flexes, we've got 3 in the vault: Patrick Mahomes, Charles Woodson, Trevor Lawrence. If you're looking authentics, we got a bunch of headliners in the vault, basically everything but Hines Ward and the listed headliners and Derrick Henry. If you're looking for pretty much non-football headliners, Variety Pack.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's got a ton of non-football headliners in it. It just depends on. I'll ask you, Wes. What's the one thing you're looking for? That's kind of what dictates the best one. But haven't gotten a number in the chat, so we're gonna go wheeling and dealing. Once the wheel's up, all numbers are excommunicado. Started off with the wheel and a jersey to start the 12 show, and it was a great show. Let's see what we have here to start the 3
Word from
p.m.
David
show.
Griffin is that the Nuss bus is about to go crazy tonight.
The Nuss bus?
Apparently, that's LSU's quarterback.
Oh, okay.
David's down deep in the Louisiana trenches. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so-
You know what I'm
you
saying?
know what I'm saying?
It's got the Ed Orgeron going on.
He'd be sending me them crawfishes.
Let me go ahead and get go Tigers. Go Tigers. That's my like.
Take it easy on the seagull ball.
That's my worst day order. Go
We
Tigers.
pulled him in a 1-4 one time.
Yep. On an LSU.
Yeah,
win, I'm assuming.
and the production team let me know that there was one in there. I was like, I have to have the cigar ready.
the cigar.
No, I didn't smoke it. It was already wrapped. It was still wrapped.
Hey,
but
lay off that cigar, boys.
Exactly.
Lay off that cigar.
I would love to do that.
So wheel lands on 13. We don't have 13. We have 14. 14 and 9. So 14 will be closest. We are going to open up 14 in the jersey.
Remember how it was 7-1 Cubs, and I was like, I really need you to get out for the under?
Now it's like 13.
14.
Ah.
Jeez. This is the problem with the Cubs.
The
and
Nationals are bad.
I'm actually in Vegas right now. This is David. Well, no, the problem is that the Cubs are going to end up with one of the highest offense because of this past week.
Yeah.
Because they dropped literally 150 runs.
So we're going around 8 times for the 3 p.m. show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I will say, though, I will take this Cubs offense over the offense I saw for the majority of the year.
Why can't, like, the 2016 Cubs? They were like a 6-run-a-game team, you know?
Yes.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Yeah, but most of the time you need more runs when your bullpen is, the 2024 Cubs. So we will have you guys in your divisions. Those divisions are Mike in the NFC North, Jeffrey in the NFC South, Jonathan in the NFC East, Mike again in the NFC West, then Eric in the NFC North, Mike in the NFC South, Corey in the AFC North for Eric, AFC South for Mike, AFC East for Corey, AFC West for Mike again. Box numero 14 here. The wheel wanted 13. We didn't have 13. 14 is closer to 13 than 9. What do we got? Ooh, how about another NFC West hit, filler hit, bonus banger hit? We had Navarro Bowman in the jerseys last show. How about Ronnie Bell on a Niners jersey for Mr. Gribble? We had Navarro Bowman, like I said, in the noon show, bonus banger from the jerseys. How about this show is, I want to make sure, okay, no card, so I can do that. It's going to be Beckett Cert. Look at that. Ronnie Bell, Beckett Cert there on the 10. Beautiful red Niners jersey. And I will be honest, Steven, ever since the Friday show, Robbie and I got the comment about like, oh man, I'm really looking for some Niners. I don't
Seems
know.
like you can't stop pulling them.
I don't know if it was like someone says something, you just start noticing and remembering them more. But we have been pulling a lot of Niners this weekend.
All right, Wes, shout out to you closing out that vault single.
The Vault. It is the chase along with the diamonds.
And I'll put your name in double what your spot is if you help close out a diamond box. Ooh. So if you get in there a single, Ricky, you'll get your name twice. You get in there a double, I'll put you at 4. And if
Just
you do
the closer.
no,
Or the
to help
Okay.
close it out.
Okay.
So I'm in the series.
Okay.
So if you get into the diamond quad, which by the way we're 5 to go on that, ladies and gentlemen, I will put all those guys' names in
8 times?
8 times.
8 times?
Yeah,
Like the dice roll?
like the dice roll. It's gonna be a very convoluted list, but that I'm holding precedent on those diamonds.
I'll say this. If we get somebody or anybody to close out that diamond quad to one up what you just said, I'll have a special gift.
He's gonna one up me.
Not one up you, but I'll have a special
In
gift
addition
to help
to?
it out. In addition to. Yeah, you're right. One up sounds bad. I'm not trying to one up you, Steven. We're a team here. Like Ronnie Bell and who was on the
Navarro Bowman.
Navarro Bowman. I was trying to think who was on that offense though. Was that Colin Kaepernick or was that Alex Smith? And Ronnie Bell was.
Could have been both.
You're right. Could have been both.
Can it be both?
Colin Kaepernick, I know saying his name is kind of dicey because people are usually hot or cold on Colin Kaepernick.
Like Dr. Hartman.
Like
Can it
that.
be both? Can it be both?
Yeah, can it be both? Can it be both? I will say, I didn't say it during the 12 show. I got cut off. Watched all of season 8 of Family Guy.
Is that the one with Foxy Lady? I think that's just the one
Yes.
with Handy Quacks.
Yes. Handy Quicks. And then I went into a little bit of season 9. So
Do
we
I have you in for a vault double? I don't have you in this current vault double, Shiloh. I had you in the last vault double, which did close out last show. You're the order 203445, which is the last order I have from you.
Mini break. Matthew, Eric, John, Jeffrey, Justin. What is that? Gerard, if I'm reading that right, and William got your minis are up. Drop them box numbers.
We also have 5 to go on the double pack and the variety.
Yeah.
Which again, there's 15 boxes left with 11 headliners. A lot of great stuff still to be had, ladies and gentlemen.
So we got Matthew saying 2, Eric saying 20. So 2 and 20 in the minis. First 2 numbers to come across. So let's take 2 off the ticker. And let's take 20 off the ticker.
You said 2 and 20?
2 and 20. 2 and 20. And then Ryan wants to know if he's in the
What's
double
the name? What's the last
variety.
name?
Devin. Ryan Devin.
I believe you are
Or
in that.
Devlin.
Yep, you're in that.
So
220,
Ryan, you are
sorry.
in the variety double. Well, we're getting the box up. Let's take you guys over to the randomizer 8 times around for the 3 p.m. show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good sir. So we're going to have Eric in the NFC North, William in the NFC South, Matthew, NFC East, Gerard, NFC West, Jeffrey, AFC North, John in the AFC South and AFC East, and Justin Mendenhall in the AFC West.
And that was Carnitas
The
lunch.
food.
Yes.
You had to text your wife.
Yeah,
didn't you?
because she made it. So.
Carnitas. I will say, while in Arizona, I had a torta for the first time.
Tortas are otherworldly.
I had a beef torta.
Nice.
All right, so we're gonna get a little headliner action here. This is gonna be for John Reber in the AFC South. How about a man who could find himself some good yards this year? Tank Dell on the Texan Mini. Tank Dell, very great year with Houston last year. Beckett Cert, it also has, if you guys can see it here on the back. Common was talking about this, how he likes the red H here
Right.
on the back of the Texan helmets. They're alt now, their alt logo with that H, but great hit, John Reber, Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs coming in the mix, but that Texan team should cook yet again this year.
So Shiloh, for that order number, specifically 203455, that is under a different customer's name. The last order number I have for you is 203445, which was the last vault double, and it did break during last shows. Yes, sir. 203455 is Mike Gribble. But I do have you for 203445. And that opened last show at the end. And you say, wow, Mr. Reber, but look at you, winning Mr. Tank Dell.
I will say, though, even though the Texans should be very good this year, I still think it's a 3-dog race.
I think it's only 2.
Well, because if you look at it last year, the Jaguars, the Colts, and the Texans were all like the other two were just a game or two. I think it was a game behind the Texans.
Yeah. Texans had to, steal the division.
Texans should be better, but I think if AR stays healthy, Jaguars continue to play well. Box 20 here in the mini.
Jaguars.
The Jaguars. Ooh, okay.
Yep, that one broke, Shiloh. That broke at the end of last show. So if you take a look at last show and you scroll to the end of it, that should show your break. Unfortunately, I don't think you won because I only had you for the one.
Man, this thing is like jammed in there. Bite the bottom lip. Okay. Ooh, we pulled this guy earlier in the show. Well, earlier in the day, I should say. He's a headliner hit, though. How about this will be a Jeffrey hit on a Slate Mini? How about Derrick Henry?
Okay, that's a
Second
good
time
one.
we're seeing him today. Beckett Cert on the back. Saw him on a ripped camo salute to service from the deep ball vault. Now we're seeing him on a Slate here in the minis, going home to Jeffrey Bonifield.
There you go.
Derrick Henry mini, and then Tank Dell mini. Congrats to Jeffrey Bonifield. Look at that. 2 headliner hits. Also, Steven, I'm going to ask you because both of us missed it during the noon show. For the deep ball, we did pull Heinz Ward. I'm just
Okay, yep,
noticing
I
that.
got it.
You're good. You're good. I was going to mention it when next time you got up, but then you got up and sat down. I was like, shoot, I didn't mention that to
I'm
you.
a blur, Ricky.
You are a
I'm
blur.
down 23 pounds.
23 or 28?
yeah, for real.
I thought you said 28.
I think I weighed 305, so
Okay.
22.
Okay.
Not 22.
It's a big accomplishment.
I know.
Proud of
I'm
you.
hoping to do it 80 more times.
I'm only I'm proud of you because I know the struggle. I was down 50 pounds and then gained most of it.
It's very easy to gain it back, especially when your wife's making carnitas.
Oh,
The thing is like, all right, if you're gonna make me the protein, I can't have any of the other stuff like the rice. No, I need to eat strictly this.
the carbs will kill you.
Yeah.
Jay Underwood, when do they send the Vault Key gift cards? Hit one last night. Should be pretty.
I sent it to you last night, Jay. It's in your email, my man.
What is it? It's the email from just the email we have on file for you.
Yeah. So it's in your email.
Sometimes check your spam folder. Maybe it's in there.
But yeah, I definitely sent it out.
Because I know sometimes it pops in there. So we have a vault now.
Now, do you have multiple emails with us? And did I send it to the wrong one? That's possible.
So we're going to have a vault single box break. I got Andrew, Michael, and Wes O'Brien. Drop that box number in the vault. Only headliners we're missing here, Derrick Henry and Heinz Ward. Everything
Yeah, I
else
guess,
still
Josh,
available.
do you want me to send it to the email with the J or not the J at gmail.com? With or without the J? I sent it to the one without the J.
With or without the J?
That's the difference. That's the literal difference.
Wes is like, come on, AFC West, baby.
I mean, you gave yourself odds.
I'm assuming he's looking for. If I had to guess, what he's looking for from the AFC West.
Devontae Adams, I know. He's a huge fan.
That has to be it, right?
Yeah. I guess.
Like, I literally no other. I'm like trying to look for an AFC West. I'm like, ooh. So let's get that box number. Anyone want to call it? So I can go on and get your divisions. Otherwise, we can go to the wheel. We can wheel and deal. I am not against wheeling and dealing.
Nina Colby, you live? Yep, we're live.
We are live. Hello, hello.
You know what? I'm just going to send him one with the J.
Okay. Hold the J.
No, with the J.
Oh, okay. Michael saying, I'm new. I just want to win something.
enough.
Well, Michael, welcome to the break room. You're in this break. So Michael says 21. If it's on the ticker.
Yeah, you do have 2 emails, Jay, but I'll remember going forward. It's the one with the J.
So, Michael, you are in this break. So, yeah, we'll do 21 from Michael. Easy as that. 21. Now I can take your names and put them in the randomizer. So we're going to go 8 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, And I pause for dramatic effect here, Steven, because sitting in that AFC West spot right now is Mr. Wes O'Brien. But when I hit this one more time, will he still be there or will it be somebody else? Ooh, Wes O'Brien stays, so he gets his wish. Wes is in the Patty Mahomes spot. So we're going to have Wes O'Brien in the NFC North, NFC South, AFC North, AFC East, and AFC West. Andrew Webb is in the AFC East. Michael Boxcolor Magic is in the NFC West. And then Andrew is also AFC South. Wes is like, that's all I wanted was the AFC West. Well, he had a lot of spots to get it. But is box number 21 from Michael Patrick Mahomes? We will find out. Good luck to everyone involved. Congratulations to the winner. What is it? What's in the box? It's gonna be a full-size authentic. Let's take a little look. Ooh, first time I'm seeing one of these in a long time. Okay. Ooh, this is a nice hit. This is going to be NFC South, Mr. Wes O'Brien. Who dat? No. We're not taking the stream deck with me. Who dat? It's Darren Sproles.
Right.
On a Saints lid. Look at that. Darren Sproles with the Who Dat. Who Dat inscription on it. Beckett certification here on the back. A bonus banger here in the vault. Wes is saying, dang it. But hey, Wes, a win's a win. As Al Davis would say, just win, baby. Just win. And Darren Sproles, not a bad hit at all. Could be on a Saint, could also be on an Eagle.
That's true.
If he was an Eagle as well. Do you think of him more on the Saints or on the Eagles?
I think it was a Charger personally, but
Ooh, I forgot he was on the Chargers.
Mm-hmm. He was in a dynamic trio backfield.
He was on the Chargers first, right? It was Charger Saints.
Yeah,
Eagles?
I think that was the order.
Well, Wes, I knew who you were looking for, but hey. A win's a win here in the break room.
Julio, I've looked up both those numbers and it doesn't say anything about being fulfilled or unfulfilled. I have it on the trade sheet for you. I really don't know.
For right now, because we don't have a lid from the 3 p.m.
that's
show,
fine.
I'm going to leave it out here. Plus, because of that, who dat? Who dat? Give me that saying something. I'm not a Saints fan. Who dat? Who dat? Now, I know the Saints and the Bengals have their little rivalry because of who dat, who day. And Saints believe they stole it. Ricky, would you rather watch a tree grow or a Negro? Ooh. I would say the tree. I like the tree. So, no more orders coming in, Steven?
So Julio, no, hold on. Sorry.
You're good.
I don't know. Julio, my man, I'm just going to be honest with you. It's not really my jurisdiction. So
Yeah.
I can't tell you. And if I said words to you, they wouldn't make any sense to either of us. So my best bet, man, is to email customer service on that one.
Which would be?
It is in the trade sheet. So I don't know why it didn't happen. Yeah, just contact Lucas, man. That's probably for best. I wish I had more to tell you, and I wish I could help you more, but unfortunately, all I can see is if an order was fulfilled or it wasn't, and neither the number that you gave me or the number that we tagged you with had it fulfilled. So, and I think you guys traded that during the day show. So,
Was it a trade just not coming
I
in?
think it was like a gifting.
And just didn't come through?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it happened during the 3 p.m. show. But I don't know why. I don't know where it is or why it's not there. I hope we get that result for you though.
Yep, I put the link in for customer service. I'm sure you got it, Julio, but just to make life a little bit easier, and with
And that's not necessarily true though either, Julio. But
yeah, I just
I was talking about his comment.
oh okay.
That's not necessarily true either. It could have been any number of the steps.
Yeah. So, first top to bottom rundown we're going to do in the break room. If you're new, we have how everything works up here, rules and guidelines you can read here, or if you're a TLDR, we have a nice video.
Before that, do you want to do a variety pack double?
I would love to do a variety pack. Dude, Steven, you can stop me at any time. You can stop me at any time.
Let's do the variety pack double.
Let's do a variety pack double. A double box.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm dumb. Is the I before the E in variety or after?
Before.
Before.
Variety.
I will say spelling
Just
was
so you
never
can
my
think,
strength.
just so you can think about it. Not all words are like that.
No.
That one is though.
I think it's I before E except after C.
Yeah, but then there's some words that you
Yeah.
get away with it.
You know what? As an English learner, like you learn it from birth, you never know how hard it is until you actually like think about it. There
Yeah.
are some things with the English language. It's like, oh, why do
It's
you
one of
do
the
it
most
this way? I
complicated
don't know.
languages, yeah.
My favorite is the Instagram reels where it's like, oh, so you say this word like that, so then this word is no, we don't say that.
Once I get them these 2 boxes, Julio, I'll run down there and check just to see if you have anything back there still. Maybe we held on to it for a reason. I'm not sure, but that happened last Sunday, so it should not be here anymore.
So,
Especially since we're shipping every single day.
so variety pack double box number 1 got Jaime, Daniel Dredge, the younger twin, Ryan and George Dredge. So we got a little twin action. We got Ryan in here. We got Jaime. Drop down box numbers, gentlemen. We saw the Floyd Mayweather go early, but we still have Caleb Williams, Ricky Henderson, Pele, Ovechkin, Alonzo, Yogi Berra, TJ Watt, Michael Irvin, Felix Hernandez, Jim Thome, Craig Biggio. Still a lot of headliners here in the variety pack.
Make sure you get the first box first, and then we're doing the second box.
You're right.
Yeah.
See, this is why I wanted to do it the way for the vault, and then when it came up.
So give us the first box.
So that'll be, this first one will be for the first box.
Yeah, you said drop dem box, right? Drop the first box, yeah.
First box. So now it's across. First box. What will it be in the first box? So we got Jaime, Daniel, George, Ryan. Ryan was here earlier. Ryan, drop a box number if you want. We got Ryan. Yeah. Number 2 is going to be first. And then just so we have it, I like both boxes right away. So
Yeah,
we,
you can do that.
so we
for
know
sure.
2 is the first one. Now you guys can drop me the second box when it comes across. So 2 will be first. What will be our second box? Let me take 2 off the ticker. And Ryan says, hey, I'll call another one. We'll get number 9 in there.
All right, 2 and 9. Sounds
2
good.
and 9. Now I get to randomize you guys.
Yep. So Ricky, just for your clarification, you're gonna open number 2 first.
Yeah.
Then you'll spin the wheel.
Yep.
And then you'll open number 9.
yep.
And then spin the wheel again.
Yep, yep,
Perfect.
yep.
Yep.
2 individual box breaks,
Yes,
basically.
you got it. You got it.
So let's take you guys over to the randomizer. It'd be a little confusing if
Julio,
if you
I
opened
will
both of them.
just forewarn you slightly that tomorrow is Labor Day, and Lucas will not be in. So, just we appreciate your patience. We will. You guys know how we work here at customer service in UA. Like we will get it resolved, no matter what. So Just give us a little patience on maybe something got stopped somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'll get you boxes 2 and 9.
And the order coming down, number 1, George Dredge. 2 is Ryan. 3 is Daniel. 4 is Jaime. 5 and 6 is George. 7 is Ryan. And then George in the number 8 spot.
I'm going to go down there and check that. So if you need
Yeah.
to get something,
I can get up.
yeah, it's over there.
Yeah. So how we're going to do this is I will have box number 2 first. Open it, spin the wheel, figure out the winner. Let's see who's going to win a headliner in a Pele jersey here. One of our jersey headliners just came out. Look at this. The Pele jersey in the flesh. Beckett certification has it on the 1. Also, Beckett cert here as well. Put that in the box so it stays. Look at this. Pele. Show off the front of the jersey too. The CBD. Beautiful headliner hit here. Let's see who walks away with it. Gonna pull up the 1 through 8 wheel. There we go. We got the 1 through 8 wheel. Let's see who's going to walk away with Pele. Yes, Yogi Berra Craig is still available in the variety pack. This is the second of the jerseys. D Wade went a lot earlier. Number 3, which is going to be Daniel Dredge, walking away with a Pele jersey. Congrats to Daniel. Getting the Pele jersey here in the variety pack. So let me write up this ticket real quick. Pele. A Pele.
Again, the ratios in this series are nuts, guys. So I would definitely keep playing the variety.
Daniel
Variety
Dredge walking away with it.
Okay.
I do want to keep out the Pele jersey.
Yep, Craig. Key is still available in this break. Now there is 1 box to go, so
Yeah. He could be in
he
this next
could
box.
be in the next box.
Or it could be a Ricky Henderson helmet.
Yep, I do have you in the Diamond Present single there, my man. You are good. Thank you for understanding, Julio. We appreciate you, man. Here, can I just put Ray Lewis away?
Yeah.
I think we're going to...
That's what I was just getting to.
I got Ray Lewis.
I'm like, we have items now.
Yeah.
We have had hits after hits. Second box here. Number 9. What's in the box? So, Steven, both you and I answered the question. And you said there's still another box. How about Mr. Yogi Berra coming out
I'd like
next?
to change my answer, Craig. I'm sorry. He is no longer available.
He is no longer available as Yogi Berra on the Yankees JSA certification. Let's take a look at this thing. Yankee jersey. Where's the top of this jersey? Here it is. Look at this. Yogi Berra. Right there on the 8. JSA cert. No name to show. Let's see the front of the Yankee jersey. New York across the front. Who will be walking away? Well, first I gotta put the Pele ticket. I'll put the Pele ticket on the box. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Could be George Dredge. Steven said Mr. Dredge, so that's why. Craig says, oh, well. So let's see who's walking away. Who's walking away with Yogi Berra? 1 through 8. Daniel won the Pele. Ooh, number 2. And that's going to be box color Magic Ryan. Well, actually, it was between. So it was between. No, we're not spinning it again. Ooh, where'd it go? No, we're not. Give me 1 second, guys. I messed up the wheel. There we go. Had to put 2 back on the wheel, but 2 or 7 is what it was between. Would have been Ryan either way. Ryan walking away with a Yogi Berra jersey. Mm-hmm. Steven's doing what I'm going to have to do after the 3 p.m. show. Filling up my Stanley. Oh, no. We're not going to the we're not going to the boom boom room.
No, whoa, Ricky. That is a lot. I don't think you understand what the boom boom room is.
I just like the name.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Have you looked up the Urban Dictionaries?
No. I'm not gonna. You can't make me.
I can't make you, but it might help you with your definition of it.
Yogi Berra. Hey, boo boo. How about them picnic baskets? 2 banger jerseys. Banger after banger. Oh. So Ryan and Daniel.
That's a pretty good stat, Bob.
What did Bob say?
Lawrence Peter Berra, a.k.a. Yogi, from St. Louis, Missouri. No one in MLB history has more rings. I think we're going to have a vault double.
Let's go. Also, Ryan, if you're still out there, I got a question for you. Football, of course, what's your team? But you got a baseball team. I think it would be really unfortunate if Ryan was like a Mets fan.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. If you're like a Mets fan or like a Red Sox fan, how excited are you to hit a Yogi Berra? Like, one of the greats.
Exactly. I think that's kind of part of it. Like,
But like,
Yogi
if you're a Red Sox fan, you
Yeah.
hate the Yankees.
yeah, but it's not like I'm guessing a lot of these guys were like, yeah, I remember Yogi Berra torching us. You know, like, I think it's kind of more of a respect thing at this point. You're like, okay, if I'm going to have a Yankee, that's not the worst thing to have.
Do you have a favorite old Yank?
Old Yank?
Yeah. From like the Yogi Berra.
I
like-
think I go along with my dad and say Mickey Mantle.
Okay.
Switch hitter. Still hit 500-something home runs, even with the torn ACL throughout it. An unrepaired torn ACL.
Could you guess mine? He's a Yankee, like same ilk of like the
Joe DiMaggio?
No,
Roger Maris?
no.
Same era?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure. He's like super famous, like Yogi Berra.
Babe Ruth? I'll say that's a little before.
Lou
Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig.
The Iron Horse.
I'm a Lou Gehrig guy.
There you go.
Did a book report on him in elementary school.
Yeah, just
and
like
ever
everyone has
since-
a guy. Everyone has a guy from their rival team, just like me and the Packers. Like, I have a guy.
So let's see. Rob says I'm a Sox fan, and I would take it. So okay,
Yeah, see, exactly,
Sox fan
yeah.
would take it. J Pratt, do I qualify for the same offer?
If it fills, yeah. Did you talk about the
So
diamonds?
yeah, as long as
if
the
it
diamonds fills, it's
the
there.
spot has to fill though.
Offer is open, and you
Yeah.
won't get my caveat until it fills.
Yeah, it's got to fill though.
Yeah.
I mean, those are just the rules of the chase. So
And then Shiloh wants to know, do you have them in the double vault?
I just got your order, Shiloh. So yes, I do have you in the double vault. But the order number you're referencing from before was done last show.
And we are going to do a double vault right now. So let's go ahead. We got David, Robert, Andrew, Nicholas, Josh. Robert's the same Robert, Howard, and Shiloh. Drop me them boxes. Drop me them boxes for the double box vault. We going Patrick Mahomes hunting? Is that what we're doing, Steven? Are we going Mahomes hunting?
I would imagine.
Back-to-back days with the Mahomes in the room? Are we
Not many
spoiling
places.
them?
Of course,
Of course we are.
but that's what we do here.
Bob saying Steven has seen a photo of the Mantle signed jersey.
Yeah, he's got a signed jersey. It's pretty sick. Yep, no problem, man.
That's what I got to imagine. Like the Mickey Mantles, the Yogi Berras, like those autographs. We just had this other guy in the room yesterday. That's what I think. Like 20-some year plus down the line, what the Jim Brown autographs are going to be for the NFL.
Probably right.
Because it's like Yogi Berra. We can't get a new Yogi Berra signature.
They're not growing on trees.
2 jersey hits right away in that variety pack. Still got Caleb Williams, Ricky Henderson, Alexander Ovechkin, Pete Alonso, the Polar Bear, TJ Watt, Michael Irvin, King Felix Hernandez, Jim Thome, and Craig Biggio. If we're not going to box numbers, we'll go to the wheel twice. I'll give you one last moment to do that. Coming up after this, we will have a jersey break also. Also, Nathan Falk. We have your personal
Jesus.
reference. I had to make sure the L was there.
Yeah, because the first few times.
No, it was once. It was once,
No, you
and I
said it in the
immediately...
earlier show.
Did I?
And I didn't react. Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh. I will say,
Trust
sometimes
me, you don't.
sometimes things come out of the mouth.
You don't
and the
forget
brain
that. You don't forget that. You don't forget that. That's for sure.
All right, Rob is saying 10. That's one box number.
Yep,
I need
10
one
works.
more. 10 does work. 10 off the ticker. One more box number from anyone, or I can go to the wheel, or you guys can say go to the wheel. It's up to you guys. It's your show at the end of the day. Steven and I are just here to drive the bus
And determine winners.
and determine winners and
Not
make
really. The box determines the winner.
and make sure your item gets to shipping so we can get to you. So Rob's gonna say 10 in the wheel.
Okay.
So we got 10. This is out of 35. So I'll do the wheel for you. Let's spin this wheel right round, baby, right round. So the wheel wants box 1. I think we did box 1. No, we didn't. Okay. We're going to do box 1 from the vault. 1 and 10. Both these, one of them coming per the wheel, but both of...
We did box 1 in the old vault.
Yes, that's what it was. So let's go 8 times around. 8 times around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's get you guys copied over here. So we're going to have Howard in the NFC North, David in the NFC South, Shiloh in the NFC East, Robert in the NFC West, Andrew in the AFC North, Nicholas in the AFC South, Josh in the AFC East, and Robert again in the AFC West. I did the same thing. When I came in, I took it out. Talking about Robbie's knife that he left here, people. Just want to clarify that. So we'll do lowest number first. Box 1. Sorry, Steven. I'm going to push these jerseys out. If you want to find,
Push you out of the way.
if you want to find a better way to fold that Yogi Berra jersey, be my guest because you are the king or the closer.
Do you want it to be more clothes?
I think it is fitting that we pulled Yogi Berra and you're wearing a Babe Ruth shirt.
That's true. Little Babe Ruth. Mostly it's because I worked at baseballism, but
Well, how about a vault key? Oh, it's an authentic. Whoever wins this will also get a chance at the first of our vault keys. All of them still available. Ooh! This is one that, before we pull it out, I'm going to show JSA certification here. This is going to be a Shiloh hit. Many people are torn on this guy. Some believe, some don't. I don't know where Shiloh fits, but how about Danny Dimes on the J-E? No, that's Jets. The Jets lid, the G-Men.
oh Jesus, you are so ready to go there.
I was like J-I-A-N-T, and no, it does not fit
It is
like
a
that.
J.
I said G though. G-E.
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, that's how you spell
The Gets.
Giants.
The Gets.
The Gets.
The Gets.
The Mets, the Jets, the Gets. Shiloh walking away with a Danny Dimes JSA cert on this bad boy. Danny Dimes going home to you, Shiloh, on the standard New York Giants.
Standard Giants is clean stuff, man.
Do you believe?
In the Giants?
Well, in Danny Dimes.
I think that's a conversation for a different game.
For a different day or a different game.
Different anything.
I will say he should have a better year. You want to know why?
Because Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, my fantasy wide receiver in my
Yeah,
keeper
yeah.
league, Malik Neighbors. You know what Daniel Jones does have that I have to respect him for?
The nickname Vanilla Vic.
Oh, that is his nickname, isn't it?
I know he doesn't sign it anymore, but
He hates that, apparently,
Yeah.
from what Robbie was saying. No, he has a playoff win over Kirk Cousins.
it's more more damning on Kirk Cousins. But
Yeah, exactly. I like the next statement out of my mouth, Steven, was going to be, I'm still not salty about that or anything. Not salty that, you know,
I'm just
have
saying.
fun in Atlanta. Craig Crenshaw will love you, Kirk.
I think Craig is fully aware of what he's getting himself into, and I think Craig is also fully aware of what the Falcons are trying to do.
He's all yours, Craig. You can have him. And his Cole Cash. Again, I will say this again for the millionth time. Kirk Cousins, the person I love.
Nice
Kirk Cousins,
guy.
the football player. Not even a nice guy, just a great guy. Great human.
Mm-hmm.
But as a football player, you can have him. I'm done with them.
I'm just saying, you can't be a top 10 quarterback and lose to Daniel Jones. You just can't.
Have you heard the debate in this break room about that he will be a Hall of Famer?
Trust me, me and Common have been going at it with Kirk Cousins about for years now. Common,
Also-
you'll learn Common's a big stat guy, and that's great. You can love the stats. Stats do tell a lot of the story.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's 4th and 9 and you throw it 1 yard to TJ Hawkinson, that's enough said about the situation. I'm not.
Shiloh, A through E, what do you want for your vault key?
Oh yeah.
Shiloh, A through E. Give me a letter, A, B, C, D, or E for your vault key.
And it just what it took till Monday night last year against Debo Samuelis 49ers on the just
While we wait for his vault
I know
key.
they didn't have Justin Jefferson either, but I don't know. Just this is my philosophy when it comes to it, Ricky.
Yep.
If you don't have a top 5 quarterback, you don't have a quarterback.
You don't have a quarterback.
So you might as well just keep circling the wagons
until
you find your quarterback.
Is it bad that I liked Case Keenum more?
I mean, he got farther. It's not bad. He got farther.
Shiloh, paging Dr. Shiloh. What do you want? A, B, C, D, or E in the vault keys? Shiloh. We do also have box 10 up next.
I mean, you can do that box next, and then when Shiloh comes in, we'll open the box.
I can do that. Don't keep the people waiting, right?
Yeah, let's keep rolling. Yeah, what box number do you want? A through E for your gift card. We're gonna open this box next, Shiloh, but then let us
do your
know
gift
on a
card.
box number. Letters A through E.
Oh, we're gonna have another authentic here. I'm pretty sure I know what this is.
You're pretty sure?
I'm 100% sure. How about box caller magic for Robert here in the break room? How about a guy who used to terrorize the league, terrorize quarterbacks, but is not no more? How about Aaron Donald on a flash?
That's pretty good.
A Rams flash here in the break room, going to Robert in the NFC West. Look at this thing. There's not many. Like, here's the one thing I will say. It's been on record that, also Beckett certification here on the back, that I'm not a huge fan of the Viking flash because of the yellow. The Rams, some would say, but Ricky, how do you not hate this one? Because, it's yellow. The Rams showcase more of a yellow in their logo, to where like the Vikings, like, it's just from the braids. This is a great hit. Kind of I call it like, yes, it's a flash, but it just looks inverted. That's why I like the Rams flash. What?
It's in the Vikings horn, isn't it? On their standard helmet?
Barely.
Yeah, it's like a tint.
Yeah, barely. I don't know. The Viking one just, I think the Viking one could be relooked. We could have a conversation and have it relooked. But this Rams one, I think the reason why I don't have a problem with it is just because it just looks like an inversion.
Yeah.
And to me, that's kind of cool. But you know
Yeah, that's
who
fair.
you know who thinks this is cool?
Robert Corda.
Robert, because he won it.
Goodbye, Darren Sproles.
Steven made the decision.
There's not much of a comp.
I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying there
Darren
was.
was there because by proxy.
I'm just saying there was room. There's gonna be way bigger hits than Darren Sproles, though. I can feel it. I can
Well,
feel
there's
it.
already 3 of them.
Ooh, but
It wasn't a stab, it's a fact. No offense
well,
there.
there's 3 of them. Aaron Donald stays on the table. Vault box numero D, or letter D. It wouldn't be a number. I mean, it could be a number for some people, but you'd be wrong.
D equals.
MC squared.
Let's see. Sorry, I won't do this.
D equals RMC squared.
Maybe. Run D.
Ooh, that's the. Thank you. You got the reference. I was trying to get there somehow. Shiloh, how about $100, my man? Sitting here from box D. Shiloh walking away with 100 bones here
That was box D, right?
in the break room. Yes, D is in dog. Because Shiloh's got that dog in him. See what I did there?
I did.
Steven, I did. I did see that.
I didn't acknowledge it for a reason.
Got that dog in him. Aaron saying any Buccaneer stuff. So if you got Buccaneer stuff to trade, go ahead, seek out Aaron. He's looking for
Yeah.
Buck stuff. That's his team. I'm looking in the break room really quick of headliners from the Buccaneers. Do we have any Bucks right now in the break room? Really, the new guys are from the vault, and I don't see any Bucks in the vault for headliners.
But they would be excellent.
We had one in the
Remaining
headliner
names.
package.
Yeah, we did. They'd be excellent remaining names, that's for sure.
So let's do another jersey. Jersey numero dos. Drop that box. I got Chase, Kyle, Jeffrey, Andrew, Ryan, Apollo, and John. Ooh, he
Is it
said
my
four.
pick yet?
for a JJ McCarthy or a Rocky Blyer Steelers jersey. So those are two of the hits that Aaron won, I believe, on Friday.
I'm on the clock.
Was the JJ finally? You finally made it over there?
Finally on the clock.
Am I going to be the first host, well, second host, because you said Colin did, to make a pick if I'm on the clock?
Didn't Robbie do it?
No, Robbie wouldn't do it during the show.
Oh.
Robbie, and I'm sorry, Robbie, I'm putting you on blast here. Robbie literally sat here like this before the show. Was like, I don't know what to do. I'll decide after. And I'm sitting there like, come on, man, I want to pick. I want to make my pick. So let's get a box number here in the jerseys.
Hey, look at the Colts wide receiver depth chart.
TM Sports saying I've been chasing JJ. Been chasing him. So anyone chase Kyle, Jeffrey, Andrew, Ryan, Apollo, and John, give me that box number. Andrew coming in 2222 in the jerseys. Can do that. 21, 23. So we'll do box 22 in the jerseys. Let's get you guys over to the randomizer.
22.
22. 8 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Copy you guys over. So we got Jeffrey in the NFC North, Kyle in the NFC South, Chase in the NFC East, Ryan in the NFC West, Andrew in the AFC North and AFC South, John in the AFC East, and Apollo in the AFC West. Box number 22, called by Andrew. I had to do a double take because for some reason I thought that Alonzo Perez in the chat said, I hate Mike Allstott. I went, wait, what?
No, I have.
I was like, wait, what? So this is going to be a bonus banger, a little beats of the Belfast for the bonus bangers. How about an Andrew Gomez hit in the AFC South? How about Mr. Jaguar himself? Tony Baselli.
Oh, it's a stat jersey,
On
too.
a stat jersey. Also, by the way, when I pulled this out of the bag, that thing stuck the landing, by the way. JSA cert here on the Tony Baselli stat jersey. This is not the first time I've seen this in the break room or held it in my hands. Classic Jacksonville Jaguar jersey from what Tony was wearing back in the day. Right here, got Tony Baselli, first Jaguar drafted, 1995 first round, 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time first team All Pro Bowl, 1990s All Decade Team, and the Pro Football Hall of Fame 2022. Congratulations to Andrew for the Tony Baselli hit. Andrew saying, nice. Tony Baselli. I love the old Jacksonville Jaguars logo.
Right.
And jerseys. It's just, they're clean. Cleanest jerseys in the game? I don't know, but they're clean. What would you say is your favorite football jersey all time? All time. Any team.
That's a real tough one. I'm not sure.
Sometimes the great questions, Steven, need you to take a second to think.
Yeah, right. I'm not 100% sure.
It's a hard question. I don't know if I'd be able to answer right away.
I mean, I love the Jaguar stuff.
What about between every sport? Does that make it harder or easier?
Easier.
What is it across any of the major sports?
Cubs pinstripes.
Okay. You're a pinstripe guy?
I
Over
like
a
that.
blue guy?
I like the blue too.
Okay. You know what's one jersey?
But they got rid of the blue hat with the red bill,
Oh,
and
yes.
you know, kind of, you know, jaded.
Yes. I will say the one jersey for the Cubs I'm not a huge fan of is, and I think I'm on the outside looking in here, I'm not a huge fan of the City Connect jersey.
It could be
the,
better.
The Wrigleyville one.
I think it could have some red in it.
For a team that's so dog water like the Sox, they have such a cool City Connect jersey.
That's why it's cool, because they have more time to focus on it.
Tony Baselli, that's who this was in the jerseys. So, with some time now, we can see how far we get. We didn't get far last time I tried to do this. Top to bottom rundown here for the break room. Again, if you're new, want to learn how
You won't
things...
be doing anything. I gotta find the order, but we have a practice squad.
All right.
Single that's
I'll-
gonna be ready.
I would say if you're new, looking how to do it, everything up here, rules and guidelines are right here. TLDR, you can watch the video. This is our beautiful break page. It looks beautiful. I love it. We're going to do this practice squad next because I see it says sold out. Let's see what we're close on, though. I think the closest thing we're sitting on is 5 spots away in the Diamond Quad. Getting that down to 5. Your wheel spin. That was for the Diamond Quad, or was that for
That's
the
for any
Diamonds?
diamond.
Okay, any
For any
diamond.
diamond. But we need to get it closed.
I was like, I couldn't remember if it was for the Diamond Quad or not.
No, any diamond, but not a lot of traction moving on it. So
Well, we will have a practice squad single coming up. Shiloh saying, let's fill the quad vault. This is going to be our first single for the practice squad. So I have Michael, Jonathan, Kyle, Apollo, John, Alejandro, Aaron, and Randy. Hit me with that number. Hit me with that number. What number you want? Bo Jackson mini. Nick Bosa rep. Brian Dawkins, Revis Island on Authentics. Tua Tagovailoa on a jersey. And T. Higgins sitting there in the practice squad still. Kyle coming in with Pox, the Ty Dillinger box. Perfect 10. Now that we have the box, I can get you guys over to the randomizer. I'll randomize you. Take the number off the ticker. 8 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7. It says 7 right here, so I'll click it one more time for 8. And there we got 8. So we got Alejandro in the NFC North, Randy in the NFC South, Michael in the NFC East, Kyle in the NFC West, John in the AFC North, Jonathan in the AFC South, Apollo in the AFC East, and Aaron in the AFC West. Let me go ahead and take box 10 off the ticker before we go any further and I forget. So there we go. Box 10 off the ticker. Box 10 is in my hands. He's got the whole box in his hands. Congratulations to the winner. Good luck to everyone involved. Like John Gomez says before every break, and I absolutely love it. He says good luck. How about a mini? Could it be Bo Jackson? Bo Jackson, the only mini in the headline. It could be T. Higgins, though. T. Higgins could also be on a mini. How about Jonathan Pratt? I was right. How about T. Higgins on a white?
that's Reber.
Cool. Oh, it is. I read the wrong name. Thank you, Steven. John Reber. I'm sorry, Jonathan, but it is a John Reber.
There's a John.
It's a John, but wrong John. John Reber in the AFC North with the T. Higgins. Beckett's third on the back.
On
It
that
was-
all white.
It was one of those things where I looked and I was like, oh, it's going to be a this hit. And I just looked, saw Jonathan Pratt. But that's why Steven's here. Steven's the man. T. Higgins on the Snow Bengal. I think I love these better than the standards.
Yeah,
The
they
Snow
should.
Bengals?
They should. I mean, I like the standards too. The Bengals standards is awesome, but
Beckett's third on the back going to John Lieber. Let's go ahead and get this in a nice shot for you guys so you guys can see it. So T. Higgins. Like I immediately said, I'm like, oh, could it be Bo Jackson? And then like I looked over, I'm like, T. Higgins could also be on a mini. So John Reber. So that means we are down to 5 headliners in the practice squad.
the last
All
8
photo
boxes,
headliners.
right?
Mm-hmm.
2 authentics, a mini, a rep, and a jersey.
And that jersey is no joke. That's
Yep.
a Tua Tagovailoa jersey. Tagovailoa?
I've heard both.
I think it's Tagovailoa. No need to throw an N in there when we don't need to. Tagovailoa, it's Tagovailoa. Which I will say, speaking of the Dolphins, I do love the evolution of Mike McDaniels.
The evolution of Mike McDaniels.
Coming in all prim and proper. Now it's like, hey guys, how's it going?
Right.
Is he the most entertaining coach in the league?
He's definitely one of the most different.
I like the way you say that. Most different coach in the league. Well, okay, let's see what we got going. Is will I be stopped again? I hope I am because I like breaking boxes. Let's do a top to bottom rundown of this break page. Rules and guidelines, everything how it works is right up here. Get out of here, live stream. You can also TRDL or TLDL. Too long didn't read. You can watch a video here or you can watch the show. Let me get everything up how I like it to just run through this top to bottom rundown so we can see everything that is in the room. In the vault, we've got what? Down to, how many vault boxes have we done today, Steven?
Of the new one,
Of the new one for the 3 p.m.
I think
show?
we're down to 30 boxes
So
total.
30 boxes, 9 headliners?
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
That's 16.
15 headliners.
Yeah.
So we got Patrick Mahomes, Charles Woodson, and Trevor Lawrence on speed flexes. The authentics, we got Kurt Warner, Michael Irvin, Edgerrin James, Brian Dawkins, Troy Polamalu, Marshall Falk, Terry McLaurin, Devonta Adams, and we also have Earl Campbell, Patrick Willis, Zay Flowers, and Herschel Walker in the secondary hits for this vault. Let's take a look at some of these lids. This is Derrick Henry. This was pulled during the noon show, but look at this Kurt Warner. Ripped lunar Kurt Warner in this vault. We also got, this is the one I want to see. The Clemson Jacksonville Jaguar.
Yeah, right. That thing is sick.
Ripped Lawrence Speedflex with that, what would you, the two-tone visor? Chrome visor?
Let me
Not
see.
even a chrome, but it's like, I forget what they
Yeah,
call the
Like
two-tone
rainbow?
visor.
I'm not sure. The thing is sweet though.
Kind of goes from teal to purple
Mm-hmm.
on that visor. Ripped Clemson Jaguar. That's the one I really want to see today. And I have a feeling you and I are going to see it before we
Yeah,
leave
it's a good
tonight.
feeling.
Before we leave tonight. We also got the practice squad, which we just did. We have 5 headliners left in 8 boxes. Bo Jackson Mini, Nick Bosa Flash Rep, and then we've got Brian Dawkins. He's on a standard authentic. Darrell Revis on a salute to service authentic, and then Tua Tagovailoa on that Dolphins jersey. 5 headliners, 8 boxes, that practice squad. We do have a second practice squad. that we're going to have right after this one rolls out. So let's go ahead, attack that practice squad, get to the new one for tonight. We also have our variety pack in the room. 13 boxes, because we did a double box today. 13 boxes, 9 headliners left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
9, yep.
9, yep. So 9 headliners in 13 boxes. Caleb Williams, authentic Heisman helmet. Ricky Henderson on a batting helmet. Alexander Ovechkin and Pete Alonso, the 2 licensed jerseys, still there for the NHL and the MLB. And then the listed headliners, TJ Watt, Michael Irvin, Felix Hernandez, Jim Thome, and Craig Biggio in that variety pack. We have the diamond. Steven said any diamond that closes out, he'll go ahead and put you guys twice into that wheel spin. So if it's a single and you close out the single, your name's going in twice. If you close out a double, your name's going in there 4 times. And if you close out the quad, your name's going on that wheel spin 8 times. We have 14 boxes left, 4 headliners. Devonta Adams, Kirk Cousins, Jalen Waddle, Hines Ward. 2 photo, 2 listed. You get on that, though. You get your name more into that Chase wheel spin to get some free UA cash here from us at Ultimate Autographs. Then we got the jerseys. We've done 2 jersey boxes, so we're down to 20 boxes with 12 headliners, I believe, still. Justin Jefferson, O.J. Simpson, Sauce Gardner, Devonta Adams, Edgerrin James, Jim Kelly, and Maurice Jones-Drew are the photo headliners left. We also have Jamar Charles, Chad Johnson or Chad Ochocinco, and then Deshaun Jackson are the listed headliners. And last but not least, the minis. We've done, 2 minis today, 1 break, 2 boxes. We're down to 18 boxes, I believe. The headliners we have left, 3, 6, 7. So we're down to 7 headliners. We hit 2 during that break. So 7 headliners, 18 boxes left. We got Sauce Gardner, Jason Witten, Scary Terry McLaurin, Nick Bosa, Kyron Williams on that beautiful Eclipse, Mean Joe Green, and Travis Etienne. Those are the headliners we have left in the minis. Looking at the break page, where are we right now? 5 to go on the minis, 5 to go in the jerseys, 5 to go on that vault single, 5 to go on that vault quad or diamond quad, pardon me. So we're kind of sitting wide open here. A couple things are at 5. But other than that, 6, 7, and 8 here on the break page. Steven, I'll ask you, what's the thing you want to see most besides maybe the Trevor Lawrence Speed Flex? Because we both agreed that was sick.
Probably Caleb Williams in the variety pack.
Okay.
Or the Pete Alonso license jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Felix Hernandez. Always like to see what items those are.
Those bonus bangers.
Mm-hmm. Could be one of those batting helmets that we like to see so much. I really just kind of want to see what the rest of the variety pack is all about personally.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff is good. Really, really good.
And I'll say this. You guys know I love giving the tease. So I mentioned with the practice squad. If we close that out, we have a new practice squad coming right behind it. I'll say this. If we could close out that variety pack, we have not another variety pack behind it, Steven, but a basketball series that I cannot wait to get into. And I really do want to get into it today while I'm in the break room.
Yeah.
Because I'll give you... Might not be around the next time I'm in the break room, which would be Friday.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
So we get through that variety pack, we can get to a basketball series, get some variety, some what's the word I'm looking for? Not variety, but some juice maybe, some electricity into the break room. We're close on a lot of things. It's just, where do you guys want to play? Where do you guys want to go? You drive, we kind of dictate. Like, it's not dictating, but like they drive the show.
Yeah.
We just push all the buttons. We do the logistics. We're logistics men.
Mm-hmm. We're like UPS. Except we aren't UPS.
Instead of Michigan men, we're logistics men.
Yeah, but we're not UPS. We don't do the delivery.
Yeah.
We just package it up. Yeah, exactly.
And let's be honest, we don't package it up. You and I aren't packaging
Nope.
it up.
Nope, we don't do
That's a
this.
shipping department. We would not be able to live without the shipping department. That's for sure.
But I mean, what do you guys want to do? That is the real question here.
It's up to you guys. What are we diving into next?
Cubs already won today. It's a good day.
Did the Brewers win?
No, of course
Oh,
not.
okay. I forgot.
Of course not.
Heartbreak Central.
College, we have LSU hosting USC.
What time does that game kick off?
6:30. So I'll ask you real quickly. All right. I had to have a little bit of a question for Steven.
You're the host, Ricky.
Yeah, here's the thing. I really don't like the comment like that. And here's why, Steven. Because when I come into the break room, we're a team. Whoever's my producer, we're a team. We'll say this. So for the night show, since it's going to be Steven and I as well, we were going to do another score predictions that we were going to do like we did yesterday for Florida and Miami. Because it starts at 6:30, thought about holding it off and then right at the beginning at 6. I will say this. We will start it now. If you guys would like to give a score prediction for the USC LSU game, if anyone gets it exactly on the button, like LSU wins 31-28, and it's LSU wins 31-28, you'll get a wheel spin.
A wheel spin?
Just a wheel spin. They're all
Okay.
wheel spin.
All right.
But you got to get it right
I
on
think
the button.
Howard's talking to me
Yeah.
because me and him match up in fantasy this week.
Okay.
And Howard, I'm going to tell you what I feel every year going into fantasy. I feel great. I'm projected to beat you right now
Everyone feels great going into week
because
one.
CeeDee Lamb is allegedly out. With what, I don't know, but he's out.
Boy, he got his contract.
I know, but look, it says he's out.
Did something happen to
Yes,
CeeDee Lamb that I don't know about?
I don't think that's true. I know he'll play. I'm very aware he'll play. But as it sits, I'm projected to beat you. So, no, Howard, I feel good about my team. I'm not very thrilled with my fat fingering in the draft, but it's my mistake. I have to live with my mistake, No, he'll play. I hope he should play. No, I think they're kind of ramping him up, I did pick the Jets defense, Howard, but I picked up the Vikings defense because they're playing the Giants. But I mean, I feel good. But again, ask me about an hour into Sunday, and then we'll see where we're at.
So basically, from what I'm getting here, this is from USA Today. I'll just read the important part. Lamb does have some time to catch up despite missing camp, but the reason for the designation is he was placed on the commissioner's exempt list when the Cowboys were granted a 2-game roster exemption. That just means the franchise doesn't have to use a roster spot on him until he's ready.
He's gonna be ready. He's gonna play week 1.
He'll probably be ready, and they
He
just
got
say
paid, yeah.
that's it.
And Howard says I'm the same way. Exactly. Like I feel great about all my rosters until kickoff happens.
Until games are played.
Yep.
Now, do you believe in the sentiment? And I saw this on Instagram. It was a dad, husband talking to his wife about like how to attack a fantasy draft, and he's like, if you think like if you like someone, but like oh, it's a little bit of a reach, go ahead and do it. Go who you believe in. He goes, you can't win the league on draft night, but you can lose the league on draft night. Do you believe that?
1 second. Let me help.
Go ahead.
Pratful has 203010. If that's Mr. Pratt, who I was talking to during the earlier show, I'm fairly certain those are both gone, my man.
Mm-hmm.
I know the one went during the 203010 that happened during the Friday noon show.
Mm-hmm.
That is the one for sure that I saw there, and then As for 395, that's more relatively recent. That was yesterday. That has not gone yet. So you're still waiting on 395. The other one went Friday during the noon show. Which, hold on, I might be able to give me un momento.
You're A-okay. You are A-okay, Steven.
I think this is you hosted the Friday noon show, right?
Yes.
Did you wear pink?
Yes.
Okay. And then here you go. That's the Friday noon show there, Mr. Pratt. And then Howard says, until the guys on the bench outscore the starters. Yep, that's always the best part, right? That's always one of the most frustrating parts about fantasy. Could have made a switch. Like, I mean, I don't know if I want to start Calvin Ridley or switch him with Damari Cooper and start Tank Dell.
Start Tank Dell.
You know?
I'll be honest.
There's a lot of different...
I don't know why I stayed away from the Houston Texans.
I did not have a choice in our sleeper league.
Okay.
I had to take Stephon Diggs. I needed a receiver of some kind.
Did you take him after I took Roma Dunes?
No.
Okay.
Long before Rome was way more down the chart.
Who did I take? Was that when you were at the beginning of a you
the
on
Stephon?
to me?
Yeah, the
Okay.
Stephon Diggs pick was I was gonna take like Devontae Adams or Malik Neighbors, but because they did that weird thing. But I mean, you picked Jalen Waddle, which I would have happily took.
I was trying to get my team name.
Yeah, you're just
And then Joe Burrow got sniped from me, even though the team already had Josh Allen.
Well, never hurts to have a nice backup, right? And it takes them out of the hands of someone else in the league. That's always a thought process.
I'm probably still going to go with the name, but I wanted the name Waddle You Doing, Step Burrow.
You can find another name.
Too bad we don't have kickers in the league. I can't do the...
We don't?
No defense, no kickers.
What kind of league is this?
It's weird, dude.
Shout out to Jake for hosting it,
I'm sure Jacob heard me yesterday. I am totally confused still on why it was Snake for the first 2 rounds and then the draft reset.
Apparently it balances it out.
No, it doesn't. It just infuriates me because I got 12 and I wasn't happy, and now I get...
You got to pick quicker.
Yeah, but the whole thing about having 12, it's you're last, but you'll always have a double pick.
Yeah.
And I got a double picks taken away from me.
Yeah, so did I. We're both here, man.
I know.
Yeah.
But you got the number 1. You got Christian McCaffrey, okay?
Not that I didn't want Christian McCaffrey. I felt forced to take Christian McCaffrey.
Well, you have to.
Exactly. And if he's not the number 1 running back in fantasy this year, I'm just screwed. I'm just screwed.
You're thinking it's going to be Derrick Henry, don't you?
Yeah, I am.
Then why'd you take Derrick Henry?
Because they would have laughed at me.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah, but it could be Breece Hall.
It could be No, it's going to be Braylon Allen.
Ooh, I might pick him up still.
Don't think I haven't thought about taking him late.
Braylon Allen, shout out to him.
That's why I brought him up.
He's been a filler in the practice squad. I've seen him in the jerseys before. If Breece Hall, first of all, Breece Hall is going to want to get paid at one point here, and they won't pay him because they're just we have Braylon Allen. I don't know why we do that. Running backs, man, they're replaceable. They have a very finite window. If let's say for example, what am I saying here? If I lost my train of thought. Shoot.
Something about running backs?
Yeah, Pacheco is a prime example. This might be his highest year ever in terms of drafting.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't have a good year, go right down the chute again.
Yep.
Because he runs really hard. And that is all I know. He runs really hard.
Am I crazy for not getting why? I only say this because it was people from the UA Sleeper League. Rashid Rice, is he gonna be for real, or is this just gonna be Patrick Mahomes just spreads the ball out to anybody who can catch it?
That's true. I
Because
don't know.
when everyone's like, "Oh man, I wanted Rashid Rice," I was like, "Really? We're waiting on Rashid Rice."
Someone's gonna have the most stats on that team. I think that's kind of what it is.
What headliners do you have in the jerseys? Is there somewhere I can go to see everyone available.
So,
in the
Eric,
boxes.
there's nowhere on the website you
Mhm.
can see what's available, but you can always ask that question. That
Yeah.
is a very good question, and Ricky's going to tell you right now.
So in the jerseys, we have Justin Jefferson, O.J. Simpson, Sauce Gardner, Devonta Adams, Edgerrin James, Jim Kelly, and Maurice Jones-Drew are the photo headliners available. And then in the secondary headliners or listed headliners, we got Jamal Charles, Chad Johnson, and Deshaun Jackson. A lot of headliners left. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 headliners left in like 20 boxes, I want to say. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 20 boxes. So 50% chance at a headliner in the jerseys right now. It's probably what our best ratio besides the variety in practice. Well, practice squad is 5 and 8. Variety is 9 and 13. And then jerseys are a 50% shot. So like those are probably the 3 best ratios we have in the room. Thank you, Eric. You said you guys are awesome.
Yes, thank you. We do appreciate it. Unfortunately, it's just that we don't have enough time to keep the graphic
Yeah.
updated. That's the unfortunate part. But you can always ask. We do keep a headliner board here that is 99.6% accurate, I'd say, on what's available and what's not. And our staff does double check before each show to make sure it's all good. But sometimes things slip through the crack.
Like I love telling the story of the mystery Terry Bradshaw that Robbie and I had.
Right.
Where it was in the minis, we thought it was in there, and it was like, oh, no, it's a Steeler, but it's Cordell Stewart. And it only didn't get taken off because Dom was doing his post-show responsibilities, and our owner, Matt, came back from Canton that day and was like, hey, could you help us carry in these boxes?
Yeah.
And of course, Dom's a great guy, so he's like, yeah. And then Dom just forgot to take it off because he was doing so much.
Right.
Stuff happens.
A lot of people
is
wear
the-
many different hats here, so.
Stuff happens is the PC term.
Stuff happens.
Yeah, stuff happens. Some people might use other language, but I can't say it with this microphone in front of my face.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Ricky.
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone's kind of getting ready for dinner or mentally psyching themselves up for Thursday Night Football,
For some college.
for some college maybe. I'm not sure, but we have not had an order in a while.
I'll say this. I'm going to give it 5 minutes. I'm going to give them until 4:40, and then we'll do the chase wheel spin.
Okay. So 7 minutes.
Yeah.
What's
7
that?
minutes.
What's that clock down there say?
33.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 minutes. So 7 minutes.
Yep.
I
No, that's
rounded
plenty
up.
of time.
So 4:40, we'll do the chase wheel spin. If there's nothing close after the chase wheel spin, we'll set up for the 6 p.m. show. When's the last order we had come through?
Right now.
Okay. Before that.
4:16.
Okay. So it's been almost a half hour.
It literally came in right now. Yeah, no, it had almost.
And that's the thing. We're gonna do the chase wheel. If nothing gets closed out by 4:40, we're gonna do the chase wheel spin. That means once we do the chase wheel spin, if you get into a vault after that, like you get into a diamond after that, I'll say this. I was holding it off. But you know how you said anyone in the diamond gets their names doubled in the chase wheel spin?
Yep.
If if a diamond closes out, any diamond break, not only will it be a double, I'll split the lists.
Okay.
We'll do a vault and a double if a diamond closes out.
Let's get that
We'll
diamond
split the
closed.
lists.
I mean, the diamonds are still good. Like, I know
Yeah.
it's a 4 and 14 chance, and you guys are like, yeah, all the big ones are gone, but the value for your buck is still there, 100%.
It's still a quality authentic.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
And like, here's the thing. This is one thing that I would think about too. Trading, you could open up trades with people here in the break room. So
Yep.
if there's like something where you're like, oh man, like I really want that, but I don't know when the next one. You could always get authentics for trade fodder.
That's true.
That's how I think about it. That's how I would think about it. But yet again, everyone's different. Some people look for PC. Some people look for, ooh, how could I flip that? Some people Look for other things. It's all matter of what you want and what's in the break room. But if we do close out a diamond, I'll make it 2 separate lists. 2 separate wheel spins. One for the vault, one for the diamond. Only if a diamond closes in the next 5 minutes. Jaime asking if there's any Texan fans out there.
I know Dave Henderson is.
Mm-hmm.
David Harrison. Sorry, David Harrison.
Yeah, you said Henderson. I was like, huh?
No, Harrison.
It's got a Stephon Diggs Lunar up for trade.
Imagine you got some mail and you pulled that.
Oh, what you just sent me?
Yeah.
I'll open it up.
Cubs just completed an 8-1 road trip after beating the Nats again. Today they averaged over 10 runs a game on the trip, scoring 95 times, including 14 or more in 4 of the 9. That's pretty insane. The 99 runs scored over their last 10 is second most, 1930 with 104 over a 10-game span in 100 years. The last time they won as many as 8 of 9 on a road trip was 2010.
Oh.
It's quite a mail day.
It's quite a mail day. Getting a Babe Ruth auto card. My favorite one that came across, it was sent in the in our like Slack amongst us here, is the, if you haven't seen it, go on Twitter and look it up, the Tom Brady like explaining his auto.
Yeah.
It blew my mind when he was like, oh, I just started making the 12 like a T and a B. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, oh, and I'm like, oh, you could do that. You could make the TB out of the 1 and the 2. Who do you got tonight, USC or LSU?
I'm going to go with our guy, David Griffin. Nuss bus, baby.
The nuts.
He's been hyping them all day to me, so.
Now, I will say, if you guys do want to get those score predictions in, we're basically going to have them until kickoff.
Did you see what Miami did to the Florida recruits yesterday?
No. Do I want to know?
I mean, they didn't do anything brutal.
Okay.
But, like, they won the game. They went over and shook the guys who were on the visit's hands.
Oh.
We're like, don't go here. Come to Miami. After they just went in there and stomped them. Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah,
though.
you got
I
to.
respect that, though. What happened to the last dual box break that the Mahomes and Richardson got hit on last night? Had one spot in the break, but they stopped for the night.
So, Mr. Evans, we paired it, and we opened up. So it was 1-1, and it was the first break. It was one of the first few breaks of today's noon show.
Okay.
So we opened up, instead of just doing those 2 last boxes, we did a 1-1. So
the vaults.
The vaults, yes. Yeah. We did a 1-1, one of the old and one of the new series with a full set of headliners. And we pulled the one listed name, and then not listed name. We pulled a headline.
That was Derrick Henry,
and then we pulled Kenneth Walker III.
Yep.
So you were in that break, my man, and it didn't cost anything extra, or it wasn't cheaper. It was still $178. Yeah. So we opened it up for the chance to get a chance at headliners, since I know you hopped into that, and there was no headliners left. But the break did happen. And it happened during our noon show today.
Because I know during one of those, the one from the new that we pulled, it was Kenneth Walker and I think Derrick Henry.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mr. Evans, you were not lucky. Mr. Robert Patton and Shiloh Perrin won. So, unfortunately, you were not lucky. But if you do want to play again, it is a brand new series. Patrick Mahomes is available technically.
Let me put that up.
They're all ready to go. I mean, the only headliners we have pulled are Aaron Donald and Derrick Henry.
Yeah, these
2 future Hall of Famers.
This is the new vault we're looking at. Patrick Mahomes, Speed Flex Salute to Service. Charles Woodson, Speed Flex Standard. Trevor Lawrence, Speed Flex on a, I'm going to show you the video in a second, ridiculous ripped Clemson Jaguar flex. Kurt Warner on a Lunar ripped authentic. Michael Irvin on an authentic. Edgerrin James authentic. Dawkins, Brian Dawkins, Troy Polamalu, Marshall Falk, Scary Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, all of those are authentics. And then we have Earl Campbell, Patrick Willis, Zay Flowers, and Herschel Walker sitting there in the secondary headliners. And the picture does justice, but this is that Trevor Lawrence that's sitting there. I want to see this the most. I know I asked you earlier, what do you want to see besides this? Because I think both of us would just say this. Because this, if whoever asked it earlier, what's the best headliner in the room? In my opinion, it's this.
Right.
That Clemson Jaguar
Thing's
rip,
nuts.
that visor, the Speed Flex on top of it. Really hoping we get to see that either in the next few minutes. But Steven, I'll ask you, it's 441. Where are we sitting on the vault? Or
Again,
diamond?
the only name we've had was Eric hopping to the jersey, so
All right,
still
all
kind
right.
of slowed down a little bit.
So then I'm going to copy over this Chase wheel spin. We'll do a wheel spin. We'll see where we're at the end. And if we have to hop off a little early, we will set things up for the 6 p.m. show. But let's go 8 times around on the Chase wheel spin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ooh, Nicholas Huber.
Huber.
I never know if it's like a Philip Umber situation
Yeah, that's
where
fair.
the H is silenced. But Nicholas, if you are out there, what number would you like to start on? Otherwise, we'll start you from number 1. So paging Mr. Huber. If you're out there, what number you want to start on, or you just want me to rip it from number 1? See how much money Nicholas is going to get here in the break room. Steven, while we wait for a number, I will ask you. Hit of the show today. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with Yogi Berra.
All right. So Steven going with the Yogi. Hey, boo boo. Okay, Yogi. Little Yogi Berra action here. I'm going to go jersey, but I'm going to go different because, I'm a footy guy. I love my soccer. You can never go wrong with the Pele jersey in the break room. Both of these coming via the variety pack. We also had this bad boy, one of the best flashes in the game, Aaron Donald, on a Rams flash. So, looks like Nicholas not saying anything, so we're going to rip it from number 1, Steven.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's, for a second, the heart goes, but then it went right past the lows. $95 gift card to Nicholas.
Not
It's going to be a
bad.
nice gift card. Nice little present if he's not watching right now. So here's what we're going to do. We're at 445. When was the last order?
433.
433. Looking at the break page, we're pretty wide open on a lot of things. We're halfway to go on the jerseys. That's probably the closest we're at. Steven, we're going to go ahead and get off. We'll go ahead, reset the break page, set you guys up for the 6 p.m. show. Let's attack that break page, get some pre-fills in for the 6 p.m. show. We'll also revisit USC LSU, get you guys all set up for that for anyone who wants to try to win on a Chase wheel spin. But Steven, great 3 p.m. show. Any final thoughts before we call this before 6 p.m.?
No, it was a lot of fun, but maybe this little break, you guys can, eat dinner, hang with the fam, and then, put us on in the background at 6 o'clock and get ready to chase some sweet memorabilia.
Well, that's going to do it here for the 3 p.m. show. We'll see you in about an hour and change for the 6 p.m. show. Steven and I are going to be here all night long. All night long.